Hi friends, you welcome to Shyam Institute. We will discuss today's current affairs. Then have a look on the key headlines. So 2025 Stockholm water price, and then new Prime Minister of Tunisia, Women's Kabaddi World Cup 2025, and then TB Day observed on 24th March. A road in which city was named after Ravichandran Ashwin. Next, Gandhian Pasala Krishna Bharati passed away. So these are the headlines. In addition to this, then we will discuss some more important points. Then have a look on this one. 2025 Stockholm water price. The Stockholm water price announced to Austria's a hydrologist, a famous water scientist or water engineer we can call, water engineer Gunter Blosky. Gunter Blosky, he won this award for the year 2025. So, Stockholm water prize. This is presented annually by the King Carl 16 Gustav of Sweden, the head of the Sweden, during the World Water Week, which is observed on August, every year August. So this particular award is presented in August actually, but announced and financial support gives by Stockholm Water Foundation and Swedish Academy of Sciences. These two, Stockholm Water Foundation, Swedish Academy of Sciences. So this is the world leading, he is the world leading flood hydrologist, very famous person. So he has got this particular award. Examination point of view, then they may ask the name of the person, and otherwise then they may ask the country, or he belongs to which university. He belongs to Vienna University, Vienna, Austria. Austria is where he has born anamata. So then there is a context. He born in Austria, he belongs to Vienna University, and then Gunter Blosky. So 2025 Stockholm water prize won by Gunter Blosky, Austrian. And then moving to the next one, the new Prime Minister of Tunisia, then Ahmad Hachani, he is the present Prime Minister, is a new Prime Minister elected for the Tunisia. Tunisia is a nation where it is also famous for this crude oil and those. Tunisia's capital is Tunis, and then its currency is its currency is dinar, Tunisian dinar. Dinar is a currency. So is a appointment. New Prime Minister of nation Tunisia. His name is Ahmad Hachani, Prime Minister. Be clear with that. There's a point here we have. Moving to the next one, have a look at this one. Maharashtra Bhushan Award. Maharashtra Bhushan Award is a prestigious award announced by the Maharashtra state government. This time 2025 this award announced for Ram V. Sutar. He is a famous sculpture, and then his special work we can observe on a statue of unity. Statue of Unity is a world's tallest statue, introduced by this Ram V. Sutar, constructed by Ram V. Sutar. Statue of Unity, that is a statue of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, which is located in Gujarat. So here in addition to this, the Mahatma Gandhi statue, regularly then we observe parliamentary sessions are going on. So the statue, whatever the statue, Mahatma Gandhi statue is there, that is introduced by this person only, Ram V. Sutar only. That was constructed by Ram V. Sutar, sculptured. So famous sculpture, then he got this Maharatna Bhushan Award for the 2025. And moving to the next one, have a look at this one. Mount Levotobi Lucky volcano. This volcano observed in Indonesia recently. Indonesia. Then this particular this is the third time it erupted actually. This is the third time it erupted, and then the government of Indonesia announced a the danger zone expanded up to 8 kilometers. Danger zone extended 8 kilometers. So most dangerous volcano, erupted one. Then so like then they may give the name of the volcano, and then they may ask the name of the country where it is erupted. That is one. Moving to the next one, have a look at this one. President of Indian Cultural Fund, INTAC, Indian National Trust for Art and Cultural Heritage. Indian National Trust for INTAC stands for Indian National Trust for Art and Cultural Heritage. Art and Cultural Heritage. India is one of the prestigious culture related organization is INTAC in general, which was held on 22nd March at New Delhi. This that this particular person appointed as a president, head of this particular department, this particular INTAC, or we can take cultural fund, Sri Ashok Singh Thakur. He is the newly appointed president of this, Sri Ashok Singh Thakur. Then India's premier heritage organization, anyways, then we come across that, and INTAC constituted which was introduced on 27th January 1984. 27th Jan 1984. So INTAC is Indian National Trust for Art and Cultural Heritage. New president Sri Ashok Singh Thakur. That's one. And moving to the next one, have a look at this one. Women's Kabaddi World Cup. Women's Kabaddi World Cup won by India by defeating England. This particular event was happened in England, and then India defeated England and achieved this particular particular position. And then Kabaddi World Cup won by India. At the same time, then especially we have this year Men's Kabaddi World Cup as well, then owned by India, men and women both. So both teams Kabaddi Cup World Cup owned by India. This was happened earlier around in 2019. This was happened before this, then it was happened in 2019. By the time it was that particular event was conducted in, that particular World Cup was conducted in Nepal, Kathmandu. India defeated Sri Lanka, and men and women Kabaddi World Cup then owned by India by defeating Sri Lanka. Then it was repeated in 2025, but here India defeated England in men's and women Kabaddi World Cup, which was held in England, hosting nation. Hosting nation is England only. That is one. I am moving to the next one. Yeah, have a look at this one. 100% salary hike approved for the chief minister, ministers and MLAs. 100% hike announced by the state Karnataka. Karnataka is the state and which announced 100% salary hike to the chief minister, ministers as well as main ministers as well as MLAs. What is the reason? Then the cost of commodities are increasing day by day, and at the same time to meet the raised cost of commodities, certainly then the salaries should be hiked, is it? So there is a reason. Which state? That is Karnataka. And the next one, Formula 1 race, Chinese Grand Prix. Chinese Grand Prix 2025. It is owned by Formula 1 race in general. Formula 1 races we call. This is owned by supposed to be by Lewis Hamilton, but he was disqualified from this tournament. Lewis Hamilton is a British Ferrari driver. He disqualified in this particular tournament, in this particular Grand Prix, and then this was officially owned by Oscar Piastro. Piastra owned this one. Piastra owned this Formula 1 race, Grand Prix, Chinese Grand Prix, and the second position owned by L. Norris. L. Norris is a British driver. Norris is a British driver and Piastra is an Australian driver. So then Chinese Grand Prix 2025 owned by O. Piastra. Second position owned by L. Norris. Then Lewis Hamilton, they may give in first option as a first option, because then so many records are there on his name, Lewis Hamilton. So then be clear, this was Chinese Grand Prix owned by Piastra and second position by L. Norris. That is the one. Moving to the next one, have a look at this one. A road in which city was named after Ravichandran Ashwin. Ravichandran Ashwin, we know India's famous spin bowler. So then his name given to a particular street in Tamil Nadu, famous city Chennai we have. GCC, Greater Chennai Corporation, officially announced the Westmambalam. Westmambalam is a place like T Nagar we call. In Westmambalam, Ramakrishnappuram renamed with the name of Ravichandran Ashwin. It's renamed as Ramakrishnappuram in first street. Ramakrishnappuram first street renamed as is Ravichandran Ashwin Road. Very special, is it? Very special. A particular cricket player then having a name for a particular street is a special thing, because then he born and brought up there. So his name given to that particular street. Okay, that's the one. I'm moving to the next one. Famous book. So which comes under books and authors category. Books and authors category is a Netflix. It is not FLIX, it is FLICKS. Netflix is a book written by two persons, Akshay Lokapalli and Vijay Lokapalli. Two authors, Akshay Lokapalli and Vijay Lokapalli, they wrote a book called Netflix, FLICKS. This is all about the badminton. So then how the badminton players then put their efforts to reach the international events and those, then this particular information incorporated in this particular book. That is one. And moving to the next one more book here we have, that is Learning from Silence. Even then we have enough space to learn from the silence as well. That is the intention behind giving a name to this, absolutely. So here then Pico Iyer is the author of this particular book. Simply then they are asking author only, who is the author of the book, or like then they may give the name of the author and then they can ask the name of the book as well. That is a bit complicated, but simply then by giving the name of the book they can ask who wrote this book likewise. So Pico Iyer wrote a Learning from Silence book. And one more book then we are discussing, and a very important one, there is a 100% chance to get asked this one, 100%, not less than 1% as well. 100% there is a chance to get asked in your exam, coming examination. It may be whatever the exam, certainly then they ask this one. That is Wild Fictions. Wild Fictions is a book written by a famous author, that is Amitav Ghosh. Then you may hear this name in Man Booker Prize. He is a winner of a Gnanpith Award as well, India's prestigious literature award, Gnanpith as well. 54th Gnanpith Award won by Amitav Ghosh only, 54th. And one more speciality is there in this particular award. This is the India's first Gnanpith Award given for English. So generally then Gnanpith generally gives in 22 Indian languages which are incorporated under 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution. In addition to this then English, 22 plus English. So Amitav Ghosh is the first person who has got a Gnanpith Award for English. That is a specialty. In 2019 he got 54th Gnanpith Award, 54th Gnanpith Award in 2019. That was the Gnanpith Award given first time to the English language. That's one. Gnanpith Award winner. So 2018-19. That is one. Moving to the next one, Tavasya, the 4th Kirwak class stealth frigate, 4th one. Overall frigates wise, that is the 4th one. But here this Kirwak class, I say it as a K class, Kirwak class, K class stealth frigates, SF I am saying, stealth frigate. This is the second frigate of the project 1135.6. This is the name of the project. Here 2 points we should remind. Overall in Krivak class, this is the fourth one. Which one? Tavasya. Tavasya is the fourth one under Krivak class. Overall fourth number. It is a second frigate of the project. Under project 1135.6, this is the second one. Under project 1135.6, it is the second one. Overall Krivak class wise fourth one. That is a point. So under 1135.6 project, they introduced two stealth frigates. One is the Triput and the second one is Tavasya. One is the Triput and the second one is the Tavasya. These two are the specialties that these two are introduced and prepared indigenously. India is on own technology and then investments, then capital, then it's preparing. So it is prepared by Goa Shipyard Limited, and the rest two, the two INS Trishul and INS Tamal, we are taking support to introduce these two. We are taking direct support of Russia. So total 4 Krivak class, Trishul, Tamal, Triput and Tavasya, 4. And 1135.6 project, under this project, this is the Tavasya is the second one. Second stealth frigate, that is one. Moving to the next one, a Gandhian Pasala Krishna Bharati, she belongs to Andhra Pradesh, she passed away. So then this comes under obituary category, obituary. She is a very known familiar face as a social activist and Gandhian Gandhian mechanism follower, and at the same time she is very famous as a philanthropist. She donated money for several students' education, and then she supported several male and female child for their education in general. As a whole, then philanthropist as well as Gandhian system follower, and at the same time social activist. She passed away, and this is the photograph where then the Prime Minister met her in 2022 and he heard about her philanthropy, and then he met her on that particular occasion, which was in 2022. He met in Bhimavaram, West Godavari district. That is the context. So very famous person. Obituary, under obituary then we can discuss this one. Name is Pasala Krishna Bharati. She passed away. And moving to the next one and have a look at this one. The World TB Day. World TB Day is observed on 24th March. So the world's deadliest disease, exactly, the most deadliest disease. It affects the lungs actually. It affects the lungs, and then a Center for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, look after these type of diseases. And then Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Mycobacterium tuberculosis is a bacteria which affects this particular this is the reason for this particular disease in general. So that is the point. And then first coined by this particular disease was first observed by TB was first observed by John Skolanin. John Skolanin is a German medico. He introduced this particular one in 1834, which was officially observed by John Skolanin, German. So then the 2025 theme, then if we observe, yes we can end TB. Yes we can end TB is a theme given for 2025. Yes we can end TB, commit, invest and deliver. This is a continuation of this theme. Yes we can end TB, commit, invest and deliver. So then India is moving towards this making India TB free by 2030. And then earlier days, then if any person affected with this TB, certainly then most of the people then they used to die, but here that is not the condition at present. The government is providing a number of facilities to come out of this particular condition. So that is about this tuberculosis day. TB day, World TB day is observed on 24th March. What is the theme for this one? Yes, we can end TB. Commit, invest and deliver is a theme for 2025. These are our current affairs for the day. We will meet in the next session with the continuation of this one. Thank you and all the best.